Okay, guys, I just posted a video that at the end had a segment for the Expats Corner. I can see the video was about 20 minutes long. The news in the beginning went maybe 7-8 minutes, and I noticed that the cutoff time is around 7-8 minutes. So I want to make sure that you guys get to hear this valuable information from an expat, Ed Richardson, who lives in Medellin, Colombia, regarding landing and what to expect when you get into the MDE airport in Medellin, Colombia. So let me play I'm actually reading his story. This is part of the Expat Corner. Again, if you'd like to be part of this, just send me either a script that I can read of your story, but let's communicate first, and communicate via email, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com. And that way we can discuss how do we want to roll it out. Do you want to do it as an audio? Do you want to do it as a video? Do you want me to read your story? Just send it to me in an email. Audio is always great too if you don't want to come on camera. Anyway, let's jump into what Ed has to say as far as what you can expect when you land in Medellin, Colombia. But let's jump into what he has to say. Medellin, Colombia has become a magnet for international travelers, digital nomads, and diaspora returnees. But behind the city's reputation and innovation and transformation lies a growing crisis and its primary gateway, Jose Maria Cordova International Airport. Immigration delays now stretch from 2 to 6 hours, exposing systematic gaps in staffing, accessibility, and infrastructure. For coalition partners, health advocates, and diaspora strategies, this is more than a travel inconvenience. It's a blueprint for repair. Okay, so this article is going to document daily immigration volume and throughput, accessibility failures for disabled travelers, restroom access and wait time stresses, health incidents and public safety concerns, local versus national coordination breakdowns, best arrival times to reduce delays, required documents for U.S. citizens with Colombian residence or visas, editorial takeaways for coalition travel guides, and a moral reminder, patience over control. Okay, let's jump into it. Daily immigration volume and throughput. Jose Maria Cordova Airport, MDE, Colombia's second busiest airport, processes over 5 million international passengers in 2023, with an estimated 5,000 to 6,000 travelers per day passing through immigration. Despite this volume, only 4 to 8 immigration gates are typically staffed at any one given time. BioMig, Colombia's biometric immigration system, is available but underutilized due to limited registration and outreach. Wait times fluctuate, with immigration delays averaging 25 to 45 minutes, but surging to 2 to 6 hours during peak congestion. Accessibility features for disabled travelers. Disabled travelers face systematic neglect. No dedicated disability lane exists at MDE immigration. Wheelchair users report 1 to 3 hours delays, even with airline assistance. Biometric priority access is not guaranteed, and informal help from airport staff is inconsistent. These failures violate international accessibility norms and create unnecessary hardship for vulnerable passengers. Restroom access during immigration waits, and this is a big one. I always wondered about this. What do you do when you stand there for 3 hours and you got to go? You forgot to go before you get off the plane. Go before you get off the plane, in short. Okay. Restrooms are located near the immigration zone, but not within the queue itself. Leaving the line to use the restroom risks losing your place, creating distress for travelers with medical needs, children, or mobility issues. During 2 to 6 hour delays, this lack of access becomes a public health and dignity issue. Health incidents during immigration delays. Travelers have reported fainting, dizziness, and medical distress while waiting in line. These incidents are especially common among elderly passengers, disabled travelers, families with young children, long-haul travelers arriving dehydrated or undernourished. The absence of hydration stations, medical staff, or shaded queuing areas exacerbates the risk. These are not isolated complaints. They are predictable outcomes of systemic neglect. Local versus national coordination breakdowns. Medellin's city government has repeatedly offered logistical and staffing support to Migración Colombia and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Mayor Federico Gutierrez has sent multiple formal communications since 2024, urging national authorities to accept local assistance. Yet, no formal agreement has been reached. National immigration authorities have not accepted Medellin's offers, despite mounting traveler complaints and international scrutiny. This impasse reflects a broader pattern of centralized control overriding local readiness. Best times to arrive to avoid delays? Real-time data and traveler reports suggest midday arrivals 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. experience the shortest immigration wait times, averaging 24 to 30 minutes. Morning arrivals 6 to 9 a.m. face average waits of 42 minutes. Evening arrivals 4 to 7 p.m. often exceed 1 hour, especially on weekends and holidays. Travelers should avoid peak arrival windows tied to international flight clusters, register for biomig in advance to reduce processing time, coordinate mobility and medical assistance before arriving. Required documents for U.S. citizens holding a Colombian resident R visa, especially those over 62, streamline immigration processes possible, but only if all required documents are presented clearly and completely. These travelers are eligible to enter the Colombian resident line at immigration, which may offer faster processing than the general foreigner queue. Mandatory documents. Original U.S. passport must have at least 6 months of validity remaining at the time of entry. Colombian resident R visa must be valid and legible, either in the passport or digital format. Original Colombian cédula de extranjera. The physical ID card is required, not a photocopy or digital image. Proof of Colombian residence. A Colombian address where the traveler resides, example, utility bill, lease, or written declaration. Age verification. Travelers over 62 may receive informal priority or accommodations, but must be prepared to verify age via passport or cédula. Strongly recommended. Okay, CheckMig form. Complete the CheckMig registration form online before arrival. Submit it within 72 hours before arriving at apps.migracioncolombia.gov.co/check-mig. Make sure you use that one. I'm adding this little bit right here. Make sure you use that one. There are sites that expect you to search for it, and then they will charge a fee. There is no fee for CheckMig. Remember that. Okay, preparing for arrival. What Colombians and foreign travelers should know. With only 4 to 8 immigration gates typically open, travelers must prepare for extended wait times and unpredictable processing conditions. Before you land, strategic preparation. Hydrate and eat before landing. Use the restroom on the plane or immediately after disembarking. Charge your devices. Have your documents ready. Biomig registration, bypass the line. Keep that in mind. Register online before arrival via Migración Colombia's website. Frequent travelers and coalition partners should prioritize biomig accessibility coordination. Request wheelchair assistance through your airline at least 48 hours before travel. Coordinate with airport staff upon arrival. Bring medical documentation if needed. Mental and physical readiness, of course. Prepare for 2 to 6 hour delays. Travel with coalition partners or support contacts. Document your experience. Patience, not control, adjusting to Colombia's immigration realities. Visitors to Colombia must understand a fundamental truth. You cannot change how Colombian immigration operates. You must adjust to it. The system is imperfect, often overwhelmed and slow to reform. But it is not yours to command. It demands patience, preparation, and respect. If travelers feel strained by 2 to 6 hour delays, imagine what immigration officials and frontline workers endure. Operating with only 4 to 8 gate agents 7 days a week under constant pressure, these workers face high passenger volume with limited staffing, no formal disability lanes or biometric priority enforcement, public frustration without institutional support. This is not a call to excuse dysfunction. It's a call to recognize shared burden and build coalition strategy around adaptation, not entitlement. Editorial takeaways for coalition travel guides. Model arrival logistics within 2 to 6 hours buffer windows. Encourage biomig registration for frequent travelers. Include restrooms, access warnings, hydration tips, and mobility support strategies. Document and report accessibility failures and health incidents. Advocate for local national coordination to readiness amid travelers. Adjustment is survival and patience is discipline. By the way, just to remind you, Ed posts his stories on Medium, medium.com. Go over and check it. Ed Richardson. Okay, I'll make sure his information is in the description of this video. Valuable information. This man has some valuable information. And if you are an expat that lives there, chances are you know Ed. Good guy. And I'm appreciative of him and everybody else who offers information that others that are coming behind you guys will get benefit of. So remember, if you have stories, anything, if you're a frequent visitor or you're an expat that lives there and you have information like this that you deem valuable, send it to me via dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com. Once I get through that, then we'll communicate further and decide whether or not you want to come on camera, or you want me to read your story, you want me to play your video, or you want me to play your audio. Audios are great too if you don't want to come on camera. But keep in mind, this information should be listened to. These people know before you go, okay? They already been through it, so they know what to expect, and a lot of these guys are frequent. Who's to say what's going to happen over the next couple of months down there? But guys are still going, and you guys still have plans. I would add one thing to this list, and you know what that's going to be. Make sure you get traveler's insurance. Traveler's insurance. I'm shopping a few different companies right now. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, guys. You guys wanted security? I found security for you. You wanted a driver? I found you drivers. You wanted a guide? I got you a guide. You needed a dentist? I got you a dentist. You wanted to hear from attorneys? I got you attorneys. The channel has an attorney. Her information is in the description of all my videos too. So you get stuck somewhere, know you have an attorney that is related with this channel that you can reach out to. So you let me know in the comment section how you think I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes I'm up early in the morning, but it's Sunday, so today is all day recording day. Anyway, it has been a hell of a week. And anybody else that's going through any type of stress or drama or trauma, prayers and good vibes your way. And let everybody, please everybody, if you know somebody that's going through this, and somebody, just odds are, somebody's going through it right now. Let's share some good thoughts with them. Prayer works. Anyway, you're up to date. This time, the latest news out of Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
So, hey, girl, thanks for coming by my place.
No worries. You mind if our girlfriend can come by with us?
Hell no. This is why I watch DC Rob.
Yo. Yo, it's DC Raw, peep the stream, daily dose. East Coast swagger, hit you with that travel pros. Colombia trips, Medellin tips on the real. Stay safe, stay aware, what's the deal? News on lock, know the blocks before you walk. Stick to the doors, avoid that shady talk. Urban jungle vibes for miles is hot. Keep your eyes and ears open, dots to connect the plot. For your journey, pack your mind, strap it tight. Travel safe insurance just in case, day or night. Rob's the plug, got the news tips to thrive. Medellin's your oyster, just stay wise to stay alive. Link up or sync, use the wisdom, that's your shield. Guided tours, soak the culture, streets revealed. Wondering spots, safe zones, that's the key. DC Rob's the name, bringing you the clarity. Roll smart, roll deep with that travel wisdom. Medellin's a charm, minus the hazards that glisten. Follow the guide, navigate the pave. DC Rob, for your peace, make that trip safe. Hit the airport, got the passport stamp clean. Dream destination, life a vibrant scene. Cautious move